Hey guys, welcome back to What Runquist I Watched This Month, October edition. Woo! I kicked off the month by watching Runquist's What I Watched in September. Not a lot to say about this one, it's just as good as his other recaps. Really cool that his short film got into Chicago Film Festival, that's awesome! I will not be watching it because it's not a YouTube video. Then I watched If Encanto Was Food, and guys, this one just wasn't for me. It just doesn't feel like this is a real video that I watch, you know? Like, I was sitting in front of my computer, and my eyes were open and my headphones were turned on, but it just feels like that time's been lost forever. This was the last entry in the Knife Out series, and I think it's easy to see why. Much like recipes, it's always worth giving something a try, but if that thing just isn't working out, there's nothing wrong with throwing in the towel. Next, I rewatched a video from a couple years ago called What I Watched in October Ranked, and let me just say, this thing has been designed to be as watchable as possible. The What I Watched series is good enough, but throw in a ranked list, and they're all horror movies, I mean... Oh man! This thing is over 17 minutes long, but it feels 15 minutes long. Now, Carson gets a lot of flack for some of his picks in this video, but I'm happy to defend him for the most part. He's completely right about Evil Dead, that movie is overrated as heck, and on the flip side, seeing Fire walk with me on this list was a very pleasant surprise. But Carsten, I've gotta say, unfriended above the Blair Witch Project. Come on, man! Next I watched Blonde. Not the movie, I don't watch movies, I watch the YouTube video Blonde. And much like the film itself, which I haven't seen and never will, this video takes a lot of time to say a little. Guys, I really wanted to like this one, I really did, and I was enjoying the first few minutes, but after a while it just felt repetitive. It sets out its ideas plainly enough, but then instead of iterating and building upon those ideas, it just states them again in a slightly different way. Not the worst thing I've ever seen, there was enjoyment to be had, but it didn't leave much of an impression on me. Next I watched Airplane Movies. The YouTube video, I don't watch movies! So we all knew this video's been coming for quite a long time, and I have to say, it did not disappoint. This is a very engaging video and one that's easy to get sucked into. Time just flies by as you're watching this thing, and I guess that would make it a pretty good airplane movie? Not that I would know, I don't watch them. And you know what? Mr. Runquist is so good in this video. I've liked all his previous videos, but this is where he really comes into his own. His voice just demands your attention, and you find yourself hanging on every word. This is a useful, entertaining, well-made, well-structured, and thoroughly impressive video, and I'll definitely be watching this one again. Next I watched Black Adam Review, and I'm really glad he made this video. I think it's really good that he saw Black Adam. Black Adam is, I've heard a lot of things about that movie. I haven't actually watched this video because I haven't watched Black Adam yet, so I got a friend to edit this bit. He hasn't seen Black Adam either. Rounding out the month, I watched Why Ted Lasso Deserves the Hype. Much like the show itself, this video is a warm and cozy watch that's best enjoyed curled up on the sofa with a big bottle of vinegar. It gives a very effective overview of Ted Lasso, not just the character, but also the show that's named after him. It both analyzes the show and clearly explains why it's worth watching. I also think it's really brave that Carson tackled politics in this video. Being a good person is important, and oil companies are bad, and it's important to remember that sometimes. The ad read at the end isn't one of his best, but it's over and done with pretty quickly, and that blue border was very reminiscent of Scott the Woz, which is no bad thing. And that's all the Carson Runquist videos I watched in October, so go watch these videos, form your own opinion, and I'll see you in the next one.